Hi, I'm Gerard Paul, the pro-life guy. You know, when you get your child aborted, they are not only aborting, taking away your flesh and blood, but they reuse that flesh. You know, they sell the baby body parts, the aborted baby body parts, to research clinics, cosmetic firms, such as other things around the world. They make a lot of money from your baby. You know, in China, they have a market where they sell body parts. And what they do is they use prisoners. And what they'll do is they'll take the prisoner, bend them down a certain way, and shoot them in the back of the head. But a certain way where it won't ruin any of the organs. I think that's what they're doing with partial birth abortion. They're sticking the baby in the back of the head with a screwdriver type object a certain way. And it's not ruining the rest of the body parts, the rest of the organs. And this way they can resell them. They actually do resell them, you know. They sell the eyes, they sell the heart, the liver, the kidneys, the spleen, the arms and the legs, the skin. They sell every part of that baby. They make a lot of money off your baby, which is why Planned Parenthood asked Obama to sign the Freedom of Choice Act, FOCA. And of course, you don't hear too much talk about it right now, because right now he's trying to get the health care bill passed. And the health care bill is going to fund FOCA. See? That's why the Democrats don't want that Stupak amendment in there. Because with the Stupak amendment, they won't be able to fund the Freedom of Choice Act, because taxpayer funded abortion will be a no-no. Anyway, that's for another video. Let me get back to the body parts. Now, here's a company online that's a cosmetic company, and it's called NeoCutis. And you can see they have a nice website. You know, they got the pretty woman there. You know, it's all about the woman, right? Anyway, let me get to the next page. Just take a few seconds. And here's where they talk about the body part, using the flesh of the baby. Let me highlight it. Make it bigger. Okay. And let me read. It says, NeoCutis technology platform relies on the use of cultured fetal skin cells obtained from a cell bank for treating differing skin conditions. Well, besides the fetal skin cells part, it sounds okay so far, right? To most people, not to pro-lifers. The dedicated cell bank was originally established for wound healing and burn treatments. Hey, sounds like a good cause. Using a single biopsy of donated fetal skin following a one-time medical termination. That's where it goes bad. Imagine that! Let me read it again. The dedicated cell bank was originally established for wound healing and burn treatments using a single biopsy of donated fetal skin following a one-time medical termination. That's just a nice way of saying we're using your aborted baby. And you got to understand the problem with this. If they're using fetal skin to take care of this problem, that means they depend on having the fetal skin. That means that they depend on your abortion. And the more demand for this, the more abortions they need. Don't you see the problem with it, my friends? It's not only ungodly, but it's immoral. It's a travesty. You know, they sell baby body parts. That's what it's all about. Yeah, you give them the initial fee for the abortion, and they make a little bit off of that. but they make their real money from the baby body parts. And tell me something. If the baby is not a human in the womb, then how is it they can sell human body parts? Ask yourself, my friends. They sell the eyes for about $1,000 a pair. They sell the brain for about $2,000. They sell the heart, the lungs, the liver, the kidneys. And they even sell the arms and the legs. They're selling your aborted baby, your own flesh and blood. You think about that. This is something that people don't usually hear about. It's hidden in the industry. They don't want you to know about this. And they use this kind of terminology, one-time medical termination. It only takes one time to abort a child. But they make it sound so unclear. It goes over the head of the average person. And, I don't know, my friends. Anyway, I thank you much for watching my video. And like I always say, life is a miracle. Save the babies.